Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. I've been busy. I apologize. I haven't been keeping up on the roasting and sometimes rating, but I will remedy that right now. Let's just go ahead and just get right into it, shall we? Okay, so we have some vests that you prominently hang up, and you have a bunch of liquid death cans on your fender base combo with the black one in the middle. You know, it looks cool, but that's, those are cans of water. I don't know how cool that is. I mean, water is essential to life, of course, but besides that, then you got a bottle of Rebel Yell, which I'm not even sure if that's booze. Then you got some stickers on a cheap, inexpensive looking Michael Kelly. I would imagine you're probably 15, 16, maybe. You're probably gonna comment down below like you're 30 or something, right? Just my luck. Anyway, Line 6 Spider combo. You have a Marshall JCM 900 combo, which is a cool amp. And, you have a couple of guitars. You're into punk rock, you're into thrash, you're into, your bedroom, which is where this is at. Your bed is on the right, dresser is on the left. You probably have to move the guitars to get to your dresser. Maybe there's more vests in there. I don't know. There's probably more vests. We know there is. I'm gonna give you 3.5 out of 5 beards. Okay, you are actually playing a show, which, you have 95% of everyone else's rigs beat on the series. You are playing a gig. You have a Telecaster, you have a couple of combo amps, and you have the most hipster looking pedal board ever in an actual case, and I love it. You literally unplug and just close the lid and you go. As a touring guy, I love that. I can appreciate that. Wow, and I see that you're playing to a packed house. This is probably the biggest show you've ever played to those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. You know what? Congratulations. You should be proud of yourself. Fender Tele, I back it. Especially with the 3 single coil configuration. You have a Fender Deluxe and an Ampeg something rather. It's hard for me to hate on this rig, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and give your rig 4 out of 5 beards. Heyo! We have ourselves a Lee Malia RD. You guys know how I feel about RDs. I love them. This is, I was gonna make fun of you, as is the premise of this video series. However, you have an orange. I believe that's just a 212, yeah? And then you have a more GE300. You have a Line 6 wireless and you have a little power amp to power the cab. I mean, that's clean and simple. Clean and simple. I love clean and simple. You need to vacuum because I can smell this carpet from here. You have some things going on in the background, but the picture's too dark on the left-hand side. You got an IKEA light on the right, but your cab's seen some action. There's some dings in it. I like that. I like character. I like flavor. And the more GE300 is a good bang for your buck unit. Just need a vacuum though. Add a vacuum to your rig and we're talking. However, I'm still gonna give your rig 3.5 out of 5 beards. Oh yeah, here we go. Got a Marshall JVM. You have a Line 6 wireless with hilariously large antennas because that's gonna help it. It doesn't. You have a Helix. I love the Helix. You have power conditioner. You know what? You are set. And I imagine you're using the JVM and then using the Helix in a 4 cable method fashion, if I had to make a guess. You have an orange 212. You have a couple of guitars. And this is the loudest bedroom amplifier setup ever. I would be willing to bet you probably don't even play gigs because that stuff looks pretty pristine. I mean, not the guitars. Those are like, fake relic or whatever. But the actual amp and cab, those look pretty brand new, buddy. I would imagine you like to wake up, turn on that, you turn on your rack. What'd you do today? Let's turn on my rack. It's the one with the big bunny ears antenna. If I have to adjust for, That's what you do. And you make that sound too. Overall solid rig though. Overall solid rig. I'm still gonna give you, even though this is like the loudest bedroom rig ever, and you need to vacuum as well, I'm still gonna give you 4 to 5 beards. All right, we got a bass rig. Immediately, I love your bass. This is reminiscent of like a Keith Haring, I believe his name is, from the 80s. He was an artist that did paintings like these. That is super, super cool and vibey. I love the bass. That's super cool. Your rig is simple. You have a little orange 115, 112, 115, I believe, with a bass tear. And you have, what is that pedal? Oh, a tuner. You know what? You are smarter than most bass players because you have a tuner. This looks like a bedroom rig or a rec room rig. It's totally cool. I actually love the vibes of this rig. Simple, effective. I love that bass. I love the artwork on it. That's so, so cool. That's really neat. You know what? I'm gonna give your rig 4 to 5 beards. Okay, so this is kind of a unique rig. Here's why. The gentleman who sent me this photo is 16. Australia, I believe. 16 years old. What are the rest of you doing? Huh? EVH Frankenstein. You have a Jaguar. You have, a jazz bass. You have a Strat, a couple Les Pauls, a couple of Marshalls, Big Muff, Vox. Dude, this rig is amazing. Also, he's at home. The hanger's great. The guitars are great. He has a closet right next to him, but it's all like aesthetically, it's all locked. It's all locked. I love this rig. I love the variety of the guitars. I love the amplifiers. Dude, JCM 900 and a Plexi into a Marshall 412, you can take over the world. Actually, lots of people have taken over the world with that rig. Awesome. This is super, super sick. Witch hat knobs on the Big Muff. Come on. 16 years old. 5 out of 5 beards. So the first thing that I saw was the PV, what is that, a 6505? No, that's a 5150. We have a 5150 with beard on the front. We have a small PV combo. We have a mess of crap next to the desk. And we have it all captured with a potato cam. That's totally out of focus and grainy. Good job. As for the rig though, it's pretty decent. Marshall DSL, 5150, Mesa 212. I love it. Shag carpet, and then it goes into like a hardwood floor kind of a thing with your desk. I see you have some studio monitors, you have an interface for recording. I back your hustle. And it's a good hustle. I've done this hustle. You have a flashlight for your mic placement, so you're conscious of you're really going for it. That's what I see with this photo, despite it being taken with a potato cam. I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 beards. And last but not least, we have a small Black Star. I don't know, it's like an 8-inch speaker cabinet or a toy. I don't even know what it is. A messy as hell rack with a bunch of crap around it. I'm sure this was a great rig in 1984. Dude, that Carvin wireless is older than me, and I'm old. Real talk. In the middle, there's a Carvin wireless. I bet you didn't even see it. I bet you're now looking at your monitors going, oh yeah, there's a monitor in the middle. Or a wireless unit in the middle. You got tipped over cups in the back. Dude, get your life together, man. Throw this entire rig out. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Throw this entire rig out, especially the Black Star. Get yourself a new rig. Also, finish painting those walls behind you. This rig definitely gets 2 out of 5 beards for me. And that does it for this episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you have a rig that you would like rated and or roasted, feel free to shoot me an email on over to rateorroast@gmail.com, and we will see you next time. Fluff out. If you like the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.